Let's have a look at question 3 now. So the interquartile range for the number of home runs is equal to the range divided by the 2. So first things first, what's an interquartile range? What's a range? Let's write that down. So interquartile range is going to be the difference between the third quartile and the first quartile, which we'll calculate right now. And the range is the difference. The range is going to be the difference between the highest observation minus the lowest observation. So how do we calculate these quartiles? We go to our distribution over here in a straight line, this white one, which we did, and we can already work with it because we found out the median, and the interquartile ranges are going to be the medians of these two halves of the distribution. So let's see how that works out. The first quartile is going to be the middle observation on this half, on this part. So this one over here. Now, over here we're left with 8 observations, right? Because the median was the 9th. So when we have an even number, like 8 observations, this is how it looks like. We will have to find out the median of this piece, which is going to be the first quartile. We will have 3 observations to the left. 2 observations in the middle, and 3 observations to the right. So 3 plus 3 plus 2 is going to give us the 8 observations that we have on this piece. Now, because we have 2 observations in the middle, the median, the middle of this piece, is going to be the average of these 2 observations. So let's find out those 2 observations. We have 1, 2, 3. We group these 2 observations, and we're left with 3 numbers after it. So the average between these two, what's that going to be? 23 plus 30, I'm doing it on the calculator right now. 23 plus 30 divided by 2, that's going to be equal to 26.5. So this is going to be the median of this part of the distribution, which is equal to the first quartile. This is equal to Q1. Now, with the same logic, we go to the second part of the distribution, to the second half, so to speak. So we go over here. We have another 8 observations, so we replicate the same method. 3 observations, 2 in the middle, 3 observations. So let's do so. So we will have here 1, 2, 3, 2 in the middle. Take the average of those 2 and leave the other 3 to the right. 47 plus 48 divided by 2. Well, I can do that faster without calculator. That's going to be 47.5, right? It's in the middle. 47.5, that's the third quartile. This is Q3. Now, what did we say? We said that the IQR, the interquartile range, and these are fancy words, is going to be the difference. So that's going to be 47.5 minus 26.5, and that's equal to 21. Yeah, that's going to be 21. We got one. Now, what's going to be the range? We said the range is the difference between the highest observation and the lowest. The highest is this one, the far right, 57. The lowest is the first one, which is 0. The range is equal to 57 minus 0, and that's equal to 57. We have our 2 data. Let's compare them. They say that the IQR has to be equal to the range divided by 2. Well, let's divide the range by 2. 57 divided by 2, let me do it right now. 57 divided by 2, that's equal to 28.5. 28.5, and it's not equal to 21. So meaning the answer to this question is false, and we're done.